Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and today's video, basically we're going to be looking back really at FM15 with FM16 beta should be dropping this week at one point, and really just going to be looking back probably at my team of the year. There's been a lot of saves that have been kind of 1-2 seasons. There's been a lot of saves that have been disasters, but a lot of people know my main saves this year have been Motherwell, Rangers, and Hereford. And of course the small Schalke save as well, but for long term those were the 3 saves. So I'm going to do a team of the year from those 3 saves, a mix and match between the 3 different sides, a bit of Motherwell, a bit of Rangers, and a couple of contributions from Hereford as well. And when you think about it, and that's where I've been, you kind of can see my reasoning for wanting to try it anywhere bar the UK and FM16. So straight away we'll kick on, and we'll bring up the goalkeeper that I felt was my best goalkeeper in FM15. And the goalkeeper I've opted for is none other than Robbie McCrory. The youngster starts at Rangers in the game, and he was just simply phenomenal for me. A lot of people saw I didn't really play him in the Rangers save. Kevin Trapp was exceptional there, that's fair enough. The really good goalkeeper at Hereford, I think it was Marcos we had, he was absolutely outstanding too. There's a lot of good ones. Savic as well, previously on this Motherwell team, was phenomenal, but McCrory gets it. I mean, look at that, 116 caps for Scotland. He was my backup keeper at the age of 37. His stats obviously way deteriorated, but if you go to the history, you can see there he's been at the club for 15 seasons, and every season that he started in the first team, he was over double figures with clean sheets. There's a year there where he had 26 clean sheets in 38 games, another one with 23s, 2 seasons with 23s, one with 22. Again through seasons where he's conceding 12 goals in 30, 14 in 31. 19 and 80, it's just in 38, sorry, just absolutely exceptional. And he truly was one of those players that dawned in that era where we started winning titles, and he basically took us to the next level. So my best goalkeeper, definitely team of the year, would be Robbie McCrory. Next up is the right back position, and it's one of those positions where in most saves I kind of kept chopping and changing between who my right back was. But for a lot of new gens and the Motherwell save, nobody really held down the position. There was a lot of quality, but nobody really held it down. I changed a lot as well when I was at Rangers. We had Oslak, Ryan Jack filled in there. We even had Ricky Foster, but we'll forget about that. And again, another good one was Andre Yedlin, who came in on loan from Tottenham. But I think for longevity, for what he achieved at the club, it's got to be Chris Jones, the new gen from a Hereford save. Again, doesn't look like much here at the age of 30, but this guy, if we just again look at his history, brought him in on loan when we were in League 2 way back in 2018-19, got us up to the division, to League 1 on a free, even joined us for relegation, but then after that he took us up from League 2 all the way up to the Premier League, got 2 decent seasons in the Premier League before it kind of started to show that maybe we needed a bit more quality. His appearances dwindled. We got better players in, but at the end of the day, just for service commitment, the rise up the divisions, Chris Jones has definitely been my best right back, and he's somebody that I'll have good memories knowing that he was part of that great team that made the climb up the division. Now left back's a bit of a kind of, I'm going to say a cheap position, but I didn't really have any amazing left backs. Javier Rodriguez, however, started as a left back when he was signed. However, had so many attributes that just said to me, this guy can be something more. Disappointing that I finished the save when he was at the age of 24 and I'd fed up with FM, but what he achieved in a short space of time was nothing short of spectacular. He was scouted at a young age, and he was brought in pretty much at 18, £3.7 million. My scouts had found him and said, this kid is going to be something special. Brought him in, immediately thought, this guy's a left back, we can make him Gareth Bale. And look at those statistics. Especially that third season where he got 30 assists and 15 goals in 35 games. Just simply crazy. 8.02 rating. Just the fact, just double figures in every season bar the 32-33 season. Double figures with goal assists every year as well. And the fact that he's able to get pretty much a 1-2 ratio in his career for assists and an average rating of a 7.67. So he was just sensational. I think he eventually did become a club legend and was just tremendous, fantastic player was Javier Rodriguez. Now this one might make a lot of people laugh, but I'm going to put Fraser Kerr in. And it's more solely just what he done in one big moment They just signified how big he was for my team. Obviously, didn't really amount to much of Motherwell in real life. He's moved on. I'm not sure where he's playing at the moment, but Fraser Kerr ended up playing a total of 384 games for Motherwell, scoring 30 goals. But the fact that he was part of the team that went from just nowhere to like winning the league consistently, he captained them. He get 36 appearances for Scotland, and he scored a 90th minute winner to win as our first league championship, which was just amazing. That last minute goal against Celtic, I'll never ever forget it. When the ball gets punted up, Wilkinson plays it across goal, and Fraser Kerr heads it in the 90th minute against Celtic to win us the title. But you can see there, so many games he played. He ended up winning countless league championships. Look at that, 21, 22, all the way through. 6 Scottish Cups and 7 League Cups. Just simply phenomenal. As I say, you never know, I might snap him up somewhere in the FM16 if he's still a free agent. But what he done in that save was just incredible. And I think if I kept playing, we possibly could have seen the Fraser Kerr Arena. Now, for another centre-back, I really struggled, and although Javier Quintilla counts here as a left-back, he also did play centre-half for me, and I did have him at both Motherwell and Celtic. Motherwell is part of my team that did win a league championship, and we eventually sold him on to Chelsea for big money, but it was at Rangers where I found him. A youngster who you can see pretty decent, quite a few seasons in. He was found from Barca's B system. We brought him in on loan, had a very decent season, brought him in a Bosman the next season, and then managed to make a £7 million sale on him. But just fantastic from here, fantastic at Motherwell, and if you combine, we basically get 2 seasons out of him as a permanent player in my club, and I made £17 million out of 2 seasons with 2 different teams. I just thought a fantastic player, really intrigued to see how he does in real life if Barcelona give him an opportunity, and he's somebody I'll probably look at in FM16. But Javier Quintilla was just fantastic. If you're still playing FM15, check this boy out, he's a player. Next up is the right hand side of midfield, and this year saw the first chance of using the Ramdeuter for me, and really found it to be very good. We found a striker that probably was far too good for the league. He flourished in the position, a lot of assists obviously from Javier Rodriguez, previously documented in this video at left back. He swung them in, and Faulkner put them in the back of the net. As you can see here, mentally great, physically okay, can just finish a ball. But wait till you see these statistics. These are the ones that just show you why the Ramdeuter position was so successful. The fact that most seasons at Motherwell, apart from his last and his first, he got over 20 goals a season every year. Great average ratings again, and Faulkner was just, if I had to rely on some guy for goals, it was always going to be him. I mean, just in all competitions, there's a 30 there, there's 40 goals and 43, 32 and 52. I mean, this is a guy playing on right midfield, it's just absolutely unbelievable. And he was just simply tremendous. One of the best new gens I had definitely this year. Not quite a Brett Hoban, but it was fair close. On the other side, although he's again an attacking mid-right, he can play on the left-hand side. I've went with FM legend, the guy that everybody signed, Fiona Sisto. After hearing all the good words by everybody, I finally signed him for Rangers right near the end of the save to try and get us that next little bit of quality. I don't need to speak anything about the guy's stats, his attributes, they were absolutely phenomenal. You can see here, first came in, 32 appearances, 11 goals, 15 assists, 7.65. Second season, 15 goals, 21 assists, that accounted to 31 in all competitions, 7.91. He was amazing. I could put so many wingers in, but this guy was just phenomenal, and everybody else says, Fiona Sisto, phenomenal. Next up in central midfield is one that might shock a few people. I've went with Vladimir Yurchenko. I feel the job he done for me at Rangers to start with was just simply phenomenal. We'd found him from Bayer Leverkusen. He'd previously been at Shakhtar. Started the game at Leverkusen, became a free agent after 2 seasons. In that first season, the 18 goals, 13 assists. He kind of dwindled a little bit, but he was always an important hand. Was great for penalties. Was great for free kicks. So unfortunately, the injuries got the better of him, but he was a steady hand, and considering he could have went for £8-9 million at one point, the fact he was a Bosman and was just a guy I never heard of, nobody had ever mentioned him to me, say go by this guy, this is a find him all, and he's just simply tremendous. It's just a shame the way it ended, but definitely Vladimir Yurchenko will be another guy I want to monitor his progress in FM16, and he was one of my favourites as well. Partnering him in the middle of the park is Christian Ojeda, and this is a guy we didn't get much seasons out of, but his quality was undeniable. You can see tail end his career again, but the mental stats and physicals are pretty decent. Technically declined a little bit, but this guy, I'd monitored him, seen he was available, possible as a pre-contract. I think it was when he was at 27. I thought we'll just sign him in January. Start the season before January. Allow him to basically get a pre-season, adapt to the league. Did he ever adapt? First 4 seasons, getting over 10 assists, 25 assists and 31-32 was tremendous, and the guy just oozed quality. It was part of their Champions League winning side and was just simply incredible. Just not just as like a player there, even in his later years, didn't start as much. He was a fantastic tutor, and as you can see for the midfield I've currently got at Motherwell, he was definitely helping bring on the likes of Junior to the next level, and he was a massive part of the development of Stuart Watson as well. Now I've went 4-4-2 because I was using that many strikers over the years, and I feel like there was 2 really good ones, so that was the best way to go about it. First up, I've went with Swad Bekic, again only 22. You can see here his finishing was good, his long shots, he was very good physically, and a few good mental attributes as well. The reason for Bekic over other guys, I just felt he came in, age of 17, was going to be the development striker, one off the bench to learn. My striker, I think it was Anton Pereira, I think it was, broke his leg right at the start of the season, and Bekic was next in line. This led him to play in 25 games, scoring 15 goals, and then the striker position was his. After that, scoring 30 and 30, 22 and 27, 28 and 27 before a bad injury stopped him from beating the games to goal ratio, and 21 goals in his last season, 28 in all competitions. But the fact they'd done all this, you can see there 41 and 36 starts and 3 sub appearances. Guy was just absolutely phenomenal, and that was him at 22. So he was a great player, and it's just a shame we didn't see how far he could have took us, but he could have probably taken us to another Champions League. And last but not least, playing up front alongside him, if you were a follower of the Rangers YouTube save, you'd know this guy was the man, and his name is Izzy Brown, or formerly of Chelsea, playing at Vitesse Arnhem on loan at the moment. In real life, he's just simply quality, far too good for the SPL. You can see here a little injury, but his stats were good. He finished, he was pacey. You can see from his history, we finally got him in 17-18, and every year, double figures. Decided to put the 5.25 million to bring him in. He already had double figures as well, only playing 18 games there, scoring 15 goals. Just tremendous. The guy got his goals in every way we wanted it. Was always got a decent average rating. But the season 19-20, when he hit 41 and 41 in all competitions, and 34 and 34 in the league, was just simply tremendous. It could have been a lot of people. It could have been Jim Love. It could have been so many other strikers I had other years, but he was definitely in that starting 11. So that's the starting 11. Shout outs to a few guys that could have made it. We had Omar Rowe from Southampton, who came to Motherwell for 1 season. Absolutely phenomenal, sold him on for big money. Jean-Christophe Bahibek again at Motherwell, took him from PSG, gave him his opportunity, and he was just sensational. Kevin Trapp of Frankfurt, now of PSG, we had him at Rangers, was just solid, but I feel McCrory edged him out a little bit. We had Vaclav Cherny, the young Ajax guy, signed him for 110 because I needed 110 grand, so I needed wingers. He came in, I think he scored like 10 and 11. Just had a phenomenal season, stayed on for another half a season, and then Barca came calling for him, so definitely look out for him in FM16. I think he's just made his pro debut for Ajax. He's one I will always look out for his career, just purely how good he was, and Harry Chapman down the other side, the Middlesbrough youngster. And apart from that, I've got Max Holland, who was a new gen I had at Hereford. He was only there for 2 seasons. We brought him in as a free agent. He was Bosman, sorry. He's a wonder kid that we offered big money in first team football to at 18, taking him from Kaiserslautern, I believe it was. So he turned down the likes of Barca and Real because they were offering him obviously hot prospect and whatnot. A couple of good seasons, kept us in the league, and then he went to France. I think it might have been Troyes, who had a tycoon, for 40 million. Other guys that I recommended not recommended because they're not real because they're new gens, but other guys I felt done a great job for me. Adam Burgess, a new gen we'd signed on loan initially from Bolton in the conference. Signed him permanently, and he managed to play in a couple of positions all the way up to the Premier League. I think he was a mid-centre. Could also play in the right, could play in a 10 and play up front. He was just very versatile, very good new gen. And Jordan McDonald, who took us from League 1. He was a lone new gen. We brought in, we signed him, and then he took us from League 1 up to the Premier League, and that was just a little bit ahead of where he could be. You know, it was just, he'd found his level. But he was another good new gen. So that's it for this team. So it's Robin McCrory, Chris Jones, Javier Rodriguez, Fraser Kerr, Javi Quintilla, Joe Faulkner, Fiona Sisto, Krishna Jeddah, Vladimir Yurchenko, Izzy Brown, and Sad Bekic. All these guys were part of long-term saves. You know, I all got a couple of seasons out of them. And I think it's reasons like this why next year I'm definitely not going to have as many long-term saves. And if I do, it's not going to be the same club. So I'll definitely be filtering through a lot of players and trying out a lot instead of keeping people for 6-7 years and basically developing them. So thank you for watching, guys. This should be the last video for FM15, and hopefully we will have some FM16 content from the beta up soon. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Any comments on your favourite player from FM15, your team of the year, let me know. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye bye.